So it's good to be with you and just be able to hang out a little bit. I thought it might be fun to kind of just do a video where we share a little bit about how we met and our relationship with Wellspring and CMT, and I don't know, maybe you just tell the story from your end of like
how we got together.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, it definitely wasn't a social event.
Yeah, this is true.
It was just one of those things where we had been at Fort Ord.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, for about long time.
Long time.
Yeah, and we had a ministry out there, and came to an end.
Yeah.
And so we were looking around, and I was really praying, Lord.
Because you guys had invested in a church building there, you had a space to be, and then...
Actually, we had two churches. When the Army base closed down, they'd open up a lot of things for a lot of people.
Sure.
Well, I really didn't go to Fort Ord just for basically a church. I went there for a temporary thing because we were in Seaside.
Okay.
So they said, okay, this was the Army now. So you had 3 phases I had to go through. So the Army said, okay, building is yours, because they was tearing them down.
Yeah.
The building is yours, but not the grounds. And I said, okay, so I took that. But 3 things happened, over a period of time. They went from the Army, went to Fora, and then from Fora, went to the city, and the city says, well, we don't know anything about these other folks. You got to leave out of here.
Wow.
So long story short, it was a short vacation, 15 days. They say you got to go.
Yeah.
We had all this furniture in the church.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with this? I didn't let the members know anything. I said, this is my burden as a pastor. I got to deal with this myself. And so as I was praying, the Lord just said, okay, just kind of like, be still. So I said, okay. City came up and had me a 15-day notice. So you got to be out here in 15 days. I said, well, where am I going? What am I going to do with all this furniture?
How do you do it?
Yeah, I said, well, we'll sell it. So we sold a few items, and the Lord said, just give it away. And so I did. I made a decision to give it away. So I was in the yard when they came up and brought I had to be out of there. A church in Pacific Grove on another street here called us and said, we would like to help you. So, okay, we go down there. It didn't fit.
Didn't work,
It did not work out. So a couple of days later, the Lord blessed again. Mm-hmm. Tony, Wellspring, Pastor Tony. So I came down and
I remember meeting you.
Yeah, we met. That was one of the happiest days of my life. And I don't know whether I'm allowed to say this, but I will, because you're such a good person. And you were taking me around, showing me, things there.
I remember your energy and your passion, and I was like, "Oh man, this guy has more vision and energy than any person I have ever met."
But I was thinking at the same time, I said, "Lord, we don't have no $5,000 a month to pay. How are we going to do this, Lord?"
Yeah.
And I kept touching you. I said, well, Tony, how is that? And you kept answering, but you didn't get to that question.
Yeah.
So I said, well, who is your boss? What do I do? You said, you don't need to go any further than me. I'm the boss. I said, okay, good. And so it went on, and we were blessed to be here with you, Tony. A year. It's been a year, a little over a year.
Little over a year. I think it's been a year and a half at least. Yeah.
And we're just as happy as a bug in a rug.
Yeah, because you guys have been doing services on Sundays.
Yep.
You've had office space, you've done ministry, and then...
Yes. Well, you know what slowed us down? What really slowed us down is this virus.
Yeah.
The virus said, you got to stay home for a while. That basically slowed us down. But other than that, we were doing great things. Yeah. We had a couple of other services from the community to come.
Yeah, you had a couple sort of gospel services where I think CSUMB students came. And,
and I had told them in charge, I said, make sure you get the pastor in here of this church. And you was way back in the back. I said, there he is. But we had a great time, and we are having a good time. Yeah. But this is exciting. Today is we are venturing off into different things, Tony.
Yeah, well, it's been cool. One of the, I think, the opportunities of the virus and COVID-19 is that it's like we've started meeting more. I mean, you and I had met up, but it's been fun with you and I and Elder Sims and being able to meet. We've been meeting every week, and even just talking about, like, I remember, I think it was a couple weeks ago, you proposed, well, why don't we try and do like a joint service?
Yeah. And, well, we kind of hit on little things.
Yeah.
But I feel it as though it was a feel out for us.
Yeah.
We had to get to know
Yeah.
each other. You needed to know more. I know you investigated.
Yeah.
I know you investigated me. I know. But you needed to get a little bit more to see what we could deal with and what
Yeah.
we couldn't. Because what's needed here with you is people from a different denominational
Yeah.
perspective. We got to realize that we are one.
Yeah.
Even though we have our differences,
Yeah.
but we need to become one. And this church here, Wellspring, is the only one that I know of on this peninsula is beginning to break and do what you're doing. I mean, we'll have a church to come in from a different denomination, will come in for a service,
Yeah.
pastor's anniversary, church anniversary,
Sure.
something of that sort, but not what we have in mind.
Yeah.
We have in mind one Lord, one faith,
Yeah.
one baptism.
Yeah, it's been such a pleasure being able to learn from you and minister with you. And so I just wanted to share with folks, like one of the things we're hoping to do is that the last Sunday of August have more of an official combined joint service
Yes.
where we're doing a little more gospel music, hopefully.
Yes.
Get to hear from you teaching, a little from me, get to have a little more of a fully combined service.
Yes.
Because our hope is to do more together
Yes.
in the months to come.
House divided against itself can't stand.
Amen.
All right. And so we want to stand.
Yeah.
So we're coming together. And we're not pushing nothing down somebody else's throat. We're
Yeah.
not trying to come here and make you be what we have been for the last 40, 50 years, vice for you. So we have to give a little.
Yeah.
Give a little, we take a little.
Yeah.
But if we just get the understanding of what we need to do, like we have
Yeah.
what it takes to do
Yeah.
what we need to do, it just brings it together.
Yeah.
So again, Pastor Tony, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited. And I got one of the elders from the church here, Elder Sim.
Yeah.
I call him the shouting preacher.
Yeah, there we go. We'll get him up there
The
too.
shouting and praying. And I know everybody going to love John. John
Yeah.
over there is the food man. He's the man that helps take care of
Yeah.
us. I appreciate that.
Well, because that's the other thing we're trying to start on that Sunday, the last Sunday of August, is having a food distribution space. So as this virus is kicking up and people are losing their jobs and maybe they need more access to food, we're actually going to partner together
Yeah.
to have a space where we can distribute food to folks that are in need.
Listen, Pastor, we were talking about it this morning, Elder
Yeah.
Sims and I. You all haven't seen us yet.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do, every so not this ain't going to happen every week now.
Yeah.
But we're going to do collard greens,
There we go.
turnip greens. We're going to do some soul food.
I cannot wait for us to be able to meet in person and do a combined church meetup potluck thing,
Yes,
and
yes.
I will devour the chicken and the collard greens.
That's what's
I will be first in line for that event.
Well, in our denomination, we always make sure that the pastor gets his food.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if we got to put it in a plate and bring it to his office.
Well,
we make
I
sure
like that tradition.
You like that?
Yeah. But it's just fun to be able to
Yeah.
connect with you, and hopefully as we get to sort of do more together, like folks at Wellspring and CMT can get a sense of who we are.
And maybe we could do this maybe once a month, once every month, whatever.
Yeah.
We could do this and kind of like let the public, the people know who is listening,
Yeah.
is that we are together.
Yeah.
We didn't say we agree on everything,
Yeah.
but we are together.
Yeah.
And that means being together, we can work it out.
Yeah.
And I look forward to that.
Yeah. Well, that's what the kingdom is all about.
Yeah. And again, thank you for praying for my wife.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She went on to be with the Lord. And I asked the Lord for some things, and he did it. Then after he did it, I said, Lord, I don't think I asked the right question.
Man.
But
Yeah.
pray for me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make it.
So good to be with you.
Thank you, Pastor.
All right.